Welcome to the Tarot Cottage. My name is Amy. I'm back today with a pick a card reading for you. Welcome to my beautiful returning subscribers. Thank you guys so much for being here, for your friendship and your support, especially of each other in the comment section. And welcome to anyone who has stumbled across this channel for the very first time. We would like to welcome you to this space, and please join our soul family here by subscribing. If you do subscribe, be sure to drop me a small comment so that I can enter you for a chance to win a free reading with me. And you can just do that by dropping a comment below any of my videos this month. But today's video is all about who is constantly thinking about you. So who is obsessively thinking about you at this time? We have 3 piles to choose from today. Pile number 1 here with the red carnelian palm and this Page of Swords. Pile number 2 with the green malachite and the 6 of Cups. And pile number 3 with the blue aragonite. And we have the 2 of Cups. So whichever pile or piles are calling out to you, there may be a message waiting from Spirit, and my timestamps are below. I'm going to jump right into pile number 1 today. Again, it's all about who is constantly, obsessively thinking about you right this moment. Pile number 1. Hello, pile 1, you were drawn to the beautiful red carnelian palm, or perhaps to the Page of Swords here, and this is your reading. Who is constantly thinking about you? Who has you on their mind obsessively right this moment? The Page of Swords is a student, and he collects information. He's a watcher as well, so this person could be watching your social media, for instance. There could also be a school connection to this person who thinks about you often. And they could be somebody who is trying to learn more about you as well. So let's see what the tarot brings. So who is constantly thinking about pile 1? We have the 8 of Swords. We have the 10 of Cups. Who is constantly thinking about pile number 1, please? Ten of Wands and the Star. I'm getting the impression that this person could be pretty far away from you, even geographically. They're somebody who longs for you, this person that thinks about you often. It's like all of these thoughts of you do weigh heavily upon them, and they carry these thoughts of you with them wherever they go. So this could be a separation. You have the Judgment. Because this is somebody who wishes that they could go back and rewrite history with you. They are someone who did not have the courage to step out of their comfort zone in the past and share their true feelings with you, or they could have worn masks with you as well. And they are indicating that they thought that they had more time. It's like follies of youth sort of being projected here. So the follies of youth. So this person may have spent time with you when you were, again, in school or youth, like when you were a teenager perhaps, because there's this restless energy of the movement of wands. They could have been a fire sign, a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius potentially, but they don't have to be, because there's so much energy floating around here, specifically Aquarius. But you may be the Aquarius because you seemed out of their league or out of their reach. Not even at this moment. You feel like you're out of their reach in some sort of way, and they do think about you in a very wistful sort of way. Just get a second deck here to clarify. This person that constantly thinks about you as well, they are someone who may have been sort of overly boastful with you in the past. Someone who may have had a lot of sexually charged humor to them too as well. Because they acted confident, but they certainly, underneath the surface of it all, didn't seem to have enough confidence to share how they felt with you. But they even, when they think about you, even from the past, they think about how special you were, how you sort of stood out from the crowd for them. With the 3 of Swords. And their thoughts of you too, pile 1, do circulate around what could have been if they had taken certain steps towards you. Now, for some watching, this person may not have the capability to come towards you in this moment, which is why they have the voyeuristic energy and the inability to sort of take leaps of faith towards you now. because of other dynamics that they have moved into, but that's not for everyone. You have the Justice. And I do feel like they are attracted to you so much that if they had the opportunity to take a leap of faith with you, they would. Because they do think about you often, and they do think about sort of the practical steps they would have to take to contact you or to reach out to you in some way. And they think about that because they feel like they have a lot to say to you. So it feels like this person's in no contact with you at this time because they feel like they have a lot to say, and they really doubted their own sort of intuition or their own inclinations about you as well in the past. We have the Queen of Cups here with the Ace of Wands. And that's the spark between the two of you. Very strong fire energy towards this person. Very strong Sagittarius energy with this person. We also have Virgo and Libra now as well. But I feel like the air element may be in connection to their epiphanies about you at this time, because they're really sort of lost on the cause and effect of their actions when it comes to your connection. They're really thinking about the steps they didn't take, the chances they didn't take, and what could have happened if they had taken those chances with you. Who can't stop thinking about you? They don't want to sort of interfere with anything you have going on at this moment in time. And they do have this desire to sort of know if you feel the same way or if you have sort of moved on from the connection. We have Unicorn, using your intuition to make beneficial changes. And I was focused on this Unicorn with the Page of Pentacles, which they started speaking about how unique you are, how special you are to them. We have a Ladder, climbing towards success, and Bell, announcement. And they do think about contact. As I said, the Hermit's talking about making plans towards you, but they're plans that are right now being formed in the dark. It feels like they're not being formed in a very practical way at this moment. They're very secretive. We have here bird flying, news is on the way, and we have August. Ooh, so they may be thinking about reaching out to you very soon for someone watching. So take what resonates. But this Page of Pentacles says, or Page of Cups, I'm sorry, says that for someone watching, this person could reach out to you unexpectedly. But again, it doesn't feel like the practical steps are being taken at this moment because they are really fearful of what sort of is waiting for them at this point. This could be a pretty long-standing no contact situation or separation in the very least. Because they see clearly now what could have been built between the two of you. We have here, free yourself. It's time to take back control of your life. Another Unicorn. You are very special to this person. Memories of you are very special to this person. We have here honeymoon. Enjoy the holiday time of bliss together. Back of the deck says passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And they do feel very passionate towards you. Even their thoughts of you do get quite fiery. It feels like they get very sort of overwhelming sometimes, and they sort of build up a bit of a pressure. This honeymoon card shows up for me when there could be other people involved, so please take that as it resonates to your situation. That's not for everyone. But it also stems to some of their thoughts about whisking you away on a secret vacation, just whisking you away under the light of this moon, so that things that have been reflected upon and all of these thoughts can be surfaced and can be worked through. Who is constantly thinking about pile one, please? We have here messenger, bringing harmony and balance. You chose the Page of Swords here, the Messenger of Swords, for your pile today. And we also have here the Cosmic Heart, potency, make your life a moving prayer and devotion. And there is a very strong sense of devotion here. There's almost a permanent love. I always think about permanent love when I think of the Queen of Cups. So this could have been somebody that you feel is very, very special to you as well from the past. There's a mutual energy between the two of you. Or in the very least, this person really hopes that there is a very mutual energy between the two of you. Let's get some message cards and see what are some of the thoughts that this person has for pile number one, please. I hold back because I don't want to get rejected. And I feel like that's a past and a present energy for this person. And I want to reconcile with you. In the past, I was in denial. I feel like they thought they had more time with you as well. And I do want us to be in a relationship. This person thinks about taking risks towards you. They think about sort of risking it all sometimes. We have, I want commitment with you, but just not yet. And back of the deck says, I act happy, but I'm not happy. I'm going to pull some of these little written cards here. What are some of the thoughts that they have about pile number 1, please? Person that is constantly thinking about pile 1, what do they think about? This isn't right, and we both know it. The separation. And I feel like they feel like they missed out on something profound with you too. It's like they feel like they sort of missed the mark, or they missed a huge benchmark. I know we are going to start over. Keen on making plans. A little bit intimidated by you, though, I will say. Mirrored soul paths, so you may find that the two of you are sharing a very similar, even practical realm at this moment, positions in life. I have been deceitful, so they wear masks about their feelings when it comes to you. I can't stop myself, I need closure. And there, it does feel to be a momentum towards movement towards you as well in the future of this connection. We have here, don't be surprised if I contact you soon. What are the thoughts that they have, please, about pile number 1? I'm jealous, a very jealous person when it comes to you. This just doesn't feel right. It says, no time for a plan, I'm coming. So they are keen on contact, keen on movement for you. Pile 1, it says, we could have had it all together, or we could have it all together. So they're on this mind frame of taking a leap of faith or taking some sort of risk towards you in the future. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile number 1. What is the person that is constantly thinking about pile 1, thinking about right this moment? We have the Queen of Pentacles. Now, the Queen of Pentacles embodies the practical realm and everything beautiful. She's smart. She is compassionate. She's talented. She's beautiful. And I say she, just for ease of execution, has nothing to do with gender, has everything to do with energy. So they're thinking about how you used to carry yourself, the way that you presented to yourself to the world, physically speaking. And they're kind of heartbroken by the separation at this moment. They're kind of getting anxious to return to the world. The Four of Swords is in this state of limbo where there's this momentum building towards clarity and the necessity for it. And it's like, I'm getting tired of the separation, getting tired of the heartache that brings about as well. Now, sometimes the things that stop us from creating closure are other practical things in our life. So this person could be holding back because they don't want to create havoc in your life at this moment, especially if you're in a similar position. We have the chain. I think of Capricorn. I think about somebody who is still chained to this connection, but also chained to other practical realms as well. We have E and Y and T. We have the strength energy. We have the starfish multiple times here. Very mirrored soul path here. The divine feminine, for instance, feels like they may have lost quite a profound connection here as well, because there's a permanent love coming from the divine feminine here. There's the Joker, so I think about young energy, children. I think about taking leaps of faith that feel risky. We have here the Cheshire Cat, somebody with a great smile, somebody who's really cheeky, somebody who flirts quite a bit, is very sexual in the way that they flirt too, but a little bit of a mystery at the same time. We have the bird in flight. We have a penny from 1977. We have the whale tail, about expression and coming up to express something from the depths, but also about going with the flow. All right, pile 1, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates. And if it did, I'd love to hear your story below in the comments section, and I would love for you to subscribe to the channel and hit your notification bell so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check me out on Instagram for a chance to win a monthly free read over there, and I offer private readings through my Etsy account, and that link is below. But I hope that you come back here for another visit at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello everybody. In pile number 2, you were drawn to the beautiful green malachite here, or to the 6 of Cups, and this is your reading. Who is constantly obsessively thinking about you, and what are they thinking? The 6 of Cups, it talks a lot about nostalgia and innocent love. I often liken it to soulmate energy, somebody from our past, somebody who we could have shared a past life with, but even specifically in this lifetime, somebody from our past who we may have shared a lot of fond, innocent sort of memories with. It's a very friendship-driven card too, so this could be a friend from your past too. It doesn't have to be a romantic reading. Somebody who sort of holds a beautiful light over you and will always hold you in a certain sort of nostalgic, innocent glow. It's a very loving card. It's my favorite card in all of the tarot. I love it so much because of the beautiful innocence that it represents and the type of love it represents. So this is a very beautiful card to have chosen, that you were drawn to. So who is constantly obsessively thinking about? Pile number 2, please. We have the 2 of Cups. So that's also another soulmate card. Somebody who wanted to be in a, oh, there's the 6 of Cups again. Somebody who wanted to be in a relationship with you. I almost feel like they could have been a little bit older than you, but not by very much. And when I say, because what I just flashed through my mind is like somebody's, it's like my brother's best friend or something. It's like someone who is connected to your family, connected to school life. The 6 of Pentacles. And somebody who really kind of left you in the dark about how they felt about you. You may have been confused about how this person felt about you in the past of this connection. And this would have been somebody who was a very reliable friend for you too. This is somebody who would have been really there for you but in very practical ways. Like if your car breaks down, they would have been there for you to kind of pick you up on the side of the road. If you need a ride, they really were like showing their affection through acts of service, because I feel like there's a quietness or a shyness to this person, even if they were a little bit flirtatious with you. There's just like a gentleness and a very generous aspect. This is the type of person, if I'm honest, that would literally give you the shirt off their back. They do that for anyone. They're really, I feel like they're a really kind person. You have the 3 of Pentacles. Back of the deck is the 7 of Swords and the Page of Cups, and they didn't share how they felt. They weren't being honest with you. And sometimes I feel like they pushed their own feelings aside too for practical reasons, and they weren't really being honest with themselves about how they felt about you, because I feel like feelings for you crept up on them. And they weren't really ready for them, or they weren't anticipating them at that time. Now, Spirit is indicating that for some watching, that this is actually a karmic loop from the past, from a past life coming in as well, which is interesting. It's not really critical information to this reading, but they wanted me to bring that forward. And this person does think about you often. They think about the past with you often. They go back to that point in time quite often with you. And they have a lot of regrets about what they didn't say. I feel like they have closure issues when it comes to you that really eat them up a little bit inside, if I'm honest. Like they kind of kick themselves for not seeing what was sitting right in front of them, and for not acting upon it. They're really kicking themselves now. And they do stop themselves often from communicating with you or from reaching out to you. For someone, there's no separation here. It doesn't necessarily have to be in separation either. It's just somebody who is still actively holding their feelings back. because they're afraid of stepping outside of that comfort zone. But they've had feelings for you for a long time since the past. This is somebody who gets very jealous over you, and would try to hide it, but would do a terrible job at hiding that jealousy. So a friend that gets really riled up when they shouldn't about certain things that you're doing or certain people you're hanging out with. And they're afraid of getting hurt by you. This person too, that's one of the reasons why they still wear masks around you. They're still afraid of getting hurt. Back of the deck, there is such a strong friendship with this person, with this Three of Cups, and there's the Two of Wands. They fantasize, throughout these thoughts of you, they fantasize about taking this to another level, out of the friendship zone and into a different level, a new emotional start. But it's like, I think this person needs a little bit of a nudge. So if they're still in your life and you know who this person is and you are feeling mutual, they're going to need a little bit of help, a little bit of a nudge, a push towards being open and honest, because I feel they're very shy, or they're quiet in the very least about their feelings for you. This is somebody very reliable too. They would make a really good partner in life. They'd make a really dependable partner in life. And I feel like this person's like destined for that. They are somebody who values that path and values that family unit, or that support system that we create with other people. What are some of their thoughts, please, for pile number 2? We have very strong earth energy. We have Leo energy here as well. A lot of water too. We have October. We have pin, new job or career. It's in the reverse, but we have mountain road. You're on the road to success. This is a really hard worker too. This could be somebody that is very down to earth in their job. It's like somebody who works with their hands, or somebody who works with earth elements, and they're traditional. Like they may have been with their job for a really long time, or they expect to be with their job for a really long time as well. And Spirit said they're the type of person to sometimes stick their foot in their mouth unwittingly. It's like they'll say something really, really silly, but it's really innocent. We have a far away friend, a distant friend is thinking of you. So very strong friendship element with this person that can't stop thinking about you, pile 2. Discord among friends or family. And I did get that message about like an older brother, older sister, a friend of a friend, for instance, like a connection to the family. So they worry about creating discord in other extended relationships surrounding your friendship. What are some of their thoughts, please, of pile number 2? What are some of these obsessive thoughts? We have 2 of them. It says, consider your foundation and demonstrate love. Find out what is important to those Find out what is important to those who you love and act on it. This is the type of person that would have found out what your favorite flower is, and then they always would go and do something above and beyond. Like I said, their love language would be acts of service. That's how they would show you that this is more than friendship for them, by doing something really sweet and really like a kind gesture. And there's a connection to the family here. So like a family friend potentially, or a friend of a friend of a relative. We have here, I love you. And these are powerful words. And I will say with the 6 of Cups, it's a very permanent love. It's a very innocent, sweet sort of love too. But it does feel like it lasts for a long time. It's very nostalgic. What are some of the thoughts that they have, please, over pile 2? We have here, trust. The situation is calling for you to have faith, and they are patiently, I feel like they're making progress towards you in some sort of way, but they're taking such a long time to get to you. That's why I feel like they need a little bit of a push, a little bit of encouragement, because there is a strong chemistry, a strong magnetic attraction here. So for the majority, I do feel like this is not in no contact. I feel like this person is present in your life. And the nostalgia that they have for you just comes from the length of time that they've known you, the amount of time that they've had to build up that rapport with you. We have engagement. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment, and they definitely want to take this out of the friend zone. They do not want it to stay there. What are some of the thoughts that they have about pile 2, please? We have here, I can't even look at what I've done, the 5 of Cups. Lots of regret for suppressing how they truly feel. But I feel like this person, I'd almost like they have like a stutter, or not even necessarily a real stutter, but just like they clam right up when you're around because you make them nervous. I can't make up my mind. The Two of Wands, wanting more, but worried about taking the practical steps to move into that more. We have here, I wonder if I'm strong enough. The Eight of Wands, to communicate. And here's the strength is wrestling that ego, wrestling the dragon to take my mask off. And that's what they're currently thinking about when they obsessively think about you, pile 2, is wondering if they have the courage to step outside of their comfort zone and tell you, I have so much desire for you. And love is the answer. And this person does genuinely care about you. I feel like I really like this person's energy, but they want you. They want you. Very strong Leo energy here too with this person. Let's get some little message cards. What are some of the thoughts that they're having right this moment for pile 2? I made a lot of mistakes when it comes to this connection and how I felt about you. Do I think about you too much? Is it obsessive? Because you are on my mind daily. I like this person. If you know who this person is and it's mutual and you're both available, this is a really good match. It's a really, really sweet energy that they're bringing forward, waiting for your call. And as I said, they may need this, a little nudge or a little encouragement from you if you're interested and you know who this person is. I want to be more than friends. I'm so frustrated with myself in this situation. You have made me so happy. And I feel like this person genuinely has a really good time when they're with you. The Three of Cups is all about the two of you actively spending time together. And even when we combine it with the Six here of Cups, it's just such a beautiful energy. Like, you make this person really happy. You're like a breath of fresh air. I'm worried that this may all be one-sided. And back of the deck says, you are my happy place. You make them so happy. This is a very sweet person. Let's get a charm bowl, please, for pile 2, who is constantly, obsessively thinking about pile 2. What are they thinking right this moment for pile 2 in the bowl? Oh, I missed it. Okay, we have the leap of faith with the Fool, the Wheel of Fortune, and we have the Six of Pentacles. So this is somebody who feels very strong earth energy with this person. Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. And they are really, they feel like, and this sounds so terrible, but they feel like a beggar compared to you. Like they don't feel good enough for you. They don't have a lot of confidence. They don't know if they're strong enough to take that leap of faith and to get that wheel into motion. And that's why Spirit says that if you know who this person is and it's a mutual feeling, they may need a little bit of a push from you to bring this into the light or bring some clarity into the situation. Because right this moment, they're grappling with whether or not they're strong enough. Oops. We have the letter A in the bowl and the letter B. We have here the divine mercy, so a Catholic connection, but also somebody who needs a little bit of mercy. It's like they need somebody to help them get to that point of ascension. We have here the Holy Family, so I do think about connection to a family or a connection to the foundation where you grew up. We have here the strawberry, and whenever I see the strawberry, I think of that song Strawberry Wine. I think of the age 17. That could be significant. There's watermelon. Summertime. We have here self-sacrifice, somebody who is selfless and somebody who is really dependable. This person has really good energy. I like the energy that they bring forward. Aquarius with the stars, somebody who looks up to you or somebody who puts you up on a pedestal. Give a girl the right shoes and she can conquer the world, Marilyn Monroe. And she was just a beautiful sex symbol. So it's just about how attractive that they found you, or how again, putting you up on that pedestal of somebody who's sort of leagues above the rest. And Virgo in the bowl. All right, pile number 2, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates. If it did, please drop me your comment below and subscribe to the channel. Hit your notification bell, all of your buttons. It helps me to bring you guys more content. Be sure to drop your comments so that I can enter you in for a chance to win that free reading. You can also check out my other links below. One is for Etsy for a personal reading if you feel called to. But I do hope that you come back here for another visit at the Tarot Cottage, and I hope you have a great day. Hello, pile number 3. You were drawn to the blue aragonite, or to the 2 of Cups here, and this is your reading. Who is constantly, obsessively thinking about you, and what are they thinking? The 2 of Cups is all about relationships and somebody who wants to be in the relationship with you. It's also a soulmate card for me. So somebody who could have a past life connected to you, for instance, but it's somebody who just sort of wants to embark on a journey with you, who wants to get to know you more, and who wishes to be in a relationship with you. So let's take a look here. Who is constantly, obsessively thinking about pile number 3, please? This person is also, there's also this feeling of you holding the power over them in some sort of way, or you holding all of the cards, you and being in control for some reason. So we'll see what comes out with that. So who is constantly, obsessively thinking about pile 3, please? We have here the 4 of Cups. Oops, explosion. We have the Star. You do feel like you're up on a pedestal. You do feel far away, or unattainable, because they feel like it's really, really hard to get to you for some reason. They're frustrated with that because they feel like your position doesn't allow them to come towards you. And so they feel helpless because of this obsession a little bit over you. Almost so to the point where they feel like they have to heal and redirect themselves. Now this 2 of Cups could be referring to already present relationships that are getting in the way here. So please take that as it resonates to your situation. We have the 10 of Cups. And it feels like almost like a delicate game being played here. It's like they feel like we have to be careful about the steps that we take if we want to achieve this together. If we want to have the 10 of Cups, we have to sort of survive this 10 of Pentacles first, is what it feels like. We have the 6 of Pentacles. And back of the deck is the Page of Pentacles. And you'll notice that this Page of Pentacles, the 6 of Pentacles, the rabbit's ears are tied in both of these cards. Or in some way, it's like he's capped off. It's like this person can't get to you, or they're not allowed to follow the desires, the stirrings of their heart, because you feel unattainable to this person. So that could be an indicator of your practical position, for instance. But even here, it's like you're so close yet so far away. Like they're reaching up to you, but they can't get to the relationship that they want with you because it feels unattainable or feels too late. They feel kind of helpless to be able to create change with some of their obsessive, sorry, that's what belongs here and here. It doesn't necessarily feel like it's in separation for everyone, though. That's the thing. It's that this even could be a work connection and a work obsession. Even underneath is the 8 of Pentacles. So this person hides how they truly feel because there is a work connection, or you're not available. But they get frustrated because they want to pursue. They want to fuel their curiosity and their desire towards you, but they feel like their hands are tied. They feel like they can't. And so this is very frustrating for them. Even here in the 10 of Pentacles, you notice that Alice is asleep on the chair. All of these creatures are asleep. So it's like they're waiting for an opportunity that doesn't feel like it's coming. That doesn't feel like it's coming forward very quickly, so they're growing frustrated with holding on and waiting for this connection to open up. Who's obsessively thinking and constantly thinking about pile 3, please? They feel like they should have acted quicker. as well in the past. They should have sort of act, and this is somebody who they may be considered like a friend, maybe not really a close friend, but there's a lot of flirtation potentially with this person. And there's some inner conflict associated with the flirtation. There's like a feeling of guilt associated with it sometimes. They also their opinion is if they come into the light with their feelings and their obsessive thoughts of you, that this could create a lot of conflict for you or for them. And they worry about their own position as well. We have the Queen of Swords. And they're not 100% sold with how you feel about them. I almost feel like there's a work connection here, like you hold a higher position than they do. Like they could be someone who is under you at work in some sort of way, because you do feel like you're up here and they're down here, and they're always looking up and gazing up at you. Even in a practical sense, even in their position, they're always looking up to you. So that plays upon their confidence too. That also creates delays for them because they don't feel like they perhaps are to the level with which you need them to be so that they are an option for you. Here's the Six of Swords. And I do feel like this person, part of the reason why they're holding back how they feel, especially if there is no other practical concerns, part of the reason why they hold back how they feel is because they're waiting for a sign from you. They're waiting to see if you feel the same way, or if they can just observe and get any inclination if you feel the same way about them. They can't seem to move on from this idea of you. It feels very sort of watcher, very obsessive. They can't seem to move on from this idea that the two of you kind of belong together. So they have this mentality like, oh, that's my person. This is the opportunity that I need to wait for here. Because even though in this star energy, the sun's going down and the light is waning, some of the hope is starting to the hopelessness is starting to become obvious for some reason for them, or the internal conflict or their helplessness is really feeding into their ability to take practical steps towards you. We have here the Strength. Back of the deck is the Judgment and the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords can really speak to somebody who doesn't have the ability to commit. They can't decide about what to do. They can't decide about what sort of reaction is going to be waiting for them if they do come forward with how they truly feel about you. This person, though, for some, is thinking about decisions that have to be made, and the cause and effect of those decisions as well. There could even be other present commitments, for instance, here, the Four of Wands with the Two of Cups. So there does feel to be other practical issues at play for some, because I'm dealing with collective energy, so please take what resonates and leave what doesn't. For others, this could just be a positionary lack of confidence, because this person does feel like they don't feel like they are on your pedestal or on your level in some way. But this is somebody who would love to have a relationship with you, and that's what they think about. That's their obsessive line of thought is I want to have a relationship with this beautiful person, but I don't have an ability to commit right now, or somebody in this connection, in this attraction, doesn't have the ability to commit. It's like you're so close, but the reality of this relationship feels so far away because of other commitments or because of other responsibilities at play here with this person. What are some of their thoughts, please, for pile number 3? What are some of their obsessive thoughts? We have here Valley, deep personal strength and peace that assures success, and Rat, someone is working against you or behind your back. Now, the Rat is the ego. So when this person gets their courage built up, their ego is playing them for a fool sometimes. Their ego is really pulling them into this place of apathy, making them feel like it's going to blow up in their face if they act towards you. And that just sort of serves to keep them feeling like you're out of their league in some sort of way. because they're really going to have to tame their fears, you know, inside of themselves if they want to make change here. But again, they may be waiting for you to make some sort of admission. So if you know who this person is and you feel mutually similar, they may need your help. We have here bag, something important such as a new job or a raise. And we have here ant, work achievement and success. And they're working towards a lot of goals, this person. They have a lot of goals, but they're not there yet. And that really makes them feel frustrated. And I feel like they could even almost have a little bit of a temper when they get really frustrated with themselves here. We have key, successful outcome to your problems, because this person is a fixer, like they're a doer. And I do feel like they are someone who actually, who can actually fix a lot of things, even in a practical sense. I feel like this person is really good with their hands, and they can fix a lot of issues that go wrong, even for instance, in the home realm. Some of the thoughts that they have, please. What are they constantly thinking when it comes to pile 3? We have here, ask for help. What do you really need? And be willing to accept support. And this person needs help, I feel like, to get how they feel out. We have here, new love. Embrace an opportunity for love in your work prospects or for spiritual growth. And I do feel like there could be a work connection here as well to this attraction. And receive with love and appreciation. Gracious acceptance is a way to show love. This would be a traditional gift giver too. They would be the type to bring in chocolate or candy, for instance, in a first date. Very traditional, almost cliched in tradition. We have here, give your relationship a chance, work on your partnership. Again, I feel like there's a very real work connection here, but this person feels like they are way more attracted to you than you are to them, because you feel out of their league again somehow. Unattainable because of your position. Unrequited love. They don't believe it's reciprocated. And we have here, love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. It did come out reverse, because this person that is obsessed over you or is thinking about you constantly they're suffering from helplessness, from a lack of confidence. They're suffering from that internal conflict that's plaguing them, making them feel like they're not good enough. It's not the facts, but that's how they feel. What are some of the thoughts that they have of pile 3, please? What are some of the obsessive thoughts? We have here, you feel so far away, Aquarius. You may be the Aquarius here. There's a really strong air element. We also have Leo, a very strong earth vibe, Virgo or Taurus. I would do anything for you. A very dependable person here with the Knight of Pentacles. Very family-oriented person, it feels like. I'm tired of holding back my truth for you, the 4 of Swords. But they're worried about other people's opinions too. Now is not the time. They're very indecisive about what to do, and they sometimes feel like they can't, like they're stuck. What do you want? Not knowing if you feel the same way. And it says here, I'm not ready to share, the King of Pentacles reverse. This is a jealous person. This is a jealous person who gets really kind of riled up when it comes to you. What are some of the thoughts that they have, please, for pile number 3? You're the only thing that I lie about. I'm trying to be strong, but I want to build together. I just saw I'm secretly terrified as well. My feelings for you have to be kept a secret. I need a break from this. It's starting to become a problem. I surrender to what will be. And I'm stuck in a karmic cycle. So somebody in this connection could feel stuck in some sort of karmic position. So take that as it resonates to your situation. I dream about you all of the time, but my reputation is important to me. Oops. I know we are going to start over, And we also have this isn't right, and we both know it. Back of this deck, it's kind of jumbled in my hand, and I have to flip the card over. It says, it took some time, but I see clearly now. Let's get a charm bowl for you, pile number 3. The person that is constantly, obsessively thinking about pile number 3, what are they thinking about right this moment in the bowl, please? We have the Chariot. We have the Ace of Pentacles. They're thinking about communicating with you how they feel. They're thinking about taking some sort of risk, or taking a little bit of a leap of faith in some communication, almost like feeling you out emotionally to see how you're feeling. I do feel this 3 of Pentacles, it's in this state of limbo. It's a foundational energy of wanting to build upon the connection that's already in place, but it feels like a practical connection. So this could be a school or work connection where this person is or has met you. And they're really thinking about making some sort of, I want to say they have some sort of demonstration or proclamation towards you, but it's like feeling out the energy, but they are being really pulled in 2 different directions at this time. Cancer energy with the Chariot. In the bowl today for you, pile 3, I'm just trying to make some room here. We have the letters Y and J and V. We have the police charm, so there could be a connection there. We also have here the glasses. This person could wear glasses, or I think about the Page of Swords. I think about a watcher. I think about a school connection or a work connection. We have here the wrench in our plans, so issues getting in the way of the connection itself. We have here the fawn. I think about children. We have the Cupid's arrow coming out of the blue. So it's an unexpected attraction or unexpected connection. They do keep these feelings quiet here with the heart. And we have the stamina with the elephant. I think of India. I think of good luck because the trunk is in the air as well. We have the Empress. So I do think about children. So you or this person could have children. So take that as it resonates. And I feel like there is a very strong air element here. So Aquarius, Gemini, Aquarius or Gemini specifically, or Libra, but specifically Aquarius. We have here the Peace. They're having a hard time. They may need help sort of creating clarity here because they're really being pulled in different directions. We have Live Your Dream and Just Be. So they're working hard towards their goals at this time too. This is a goal-oriented person as well. They have plans. All right, pile 3, that's what I have for you today. I hope that it resonates. And if it did, I would love to hear your story below in the comment section. I would love for you to subscribe to the channel, join our beautiful soul family, hit your like button, your notification bell, and drop that comment below so that I can enter you in for a chance to win a free reading with me. You can also check out my links below for Instagram, for Etsy if you're interested in a personal reading with me. They do sell out quickly on Etsy, but I do repost every day, so keep checking back or connect with me on there and I can try to help you get a slot. But I hope that you have a beautiful day, and I hope that you come back here for another visit at the Tarot Cottage.